Hello, Christy Allen here with my video editing statement for the video essay. And I'll be honest, this project had a lot of difficulties and things that I would probably do differently. Starting with, when it came down to editing, it was really difficult to not make this like a person piece. I easily could have focused on any one of my 3 interviews and made it a story about them and their stories and struggles. But it was trying to make it a topic, and so if I went back and did it again, I would edit it differently so that their answers were more mixed together and not here's one person's story, here's another, here's another. I tried to tie them together using statistics, but I still think it could have been presented more effectively. Also, I struggled with having enough B-roll. 2 of my interviews showed up for their interviews with nothing else and not much time, and so we weren't really able to get a lot of B-roll shots, which is where the statistics were nice to add to the story, but it made editing it together and the jump cuts a little difficult. And then also there were some technical difficulties. One of my interviews, like there was a dresser behind her and it was like this. It was crooked. It wasn't straight. So thankfully with Premiere Pro I was able to fix some of those. But there were definitely shares of challenges on this project. Took a very long time to edit it all together. My favorite part about this project, though, because there were some pros too, is I think it's an interesting topic that could be delved into further, because as I was doing research, there's a lot of contradicting information out there about millennials and the choices that we're making as we enter the career world. A lot of people say we job hop more, but there's data that says we don't. So really it's interesting, and it'll be interesting to see how it progresses. I think a lot of the changes and the choices millennials are making are because of their financial burden, and so that was really interesting to see how that plays into things. People that want to do an entrepreneurial path but then don't because of money. So that was kind of interesting, and I think that the shape that my story took once I started doing the interviews was a lot different than what I initially thought it would be. So that was kind of an interesting development as well. But overall, yeah. Oh, another challenge about editing it down was length. When I started, it was like 6 minutes, then it was 4, and I got it down to almost 3. So I was glad to be able to do that and make it more efficient and effective. So hope you enjoyed. Thank you for sticking with me this semester. It's been a lot of fun.